All right, so it is Wednesday night. It is 9:09 and it's Eastern Standard Time, February 27th. So hopefully you are on this call live. Shout out to all the chicks who are here and those who are, multitasking like Charity, who is like meal prepping. Oh my God, girlfriend. If at any point you feel like you need to mute yourself, that's fine. No worries. But I want to say, if you are listening to the recording, do your best for next week, Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to set an alarm and set expectations for your family and your friends and whoever that you need to be on this call. Because girls, we have 1 hour a week to intimately get to know each other, hold one another accountable for our goals, encourage one another, allow the creative juices to flow, and also to just bond on a different intimate level. And if you don't show up, you're never going to know what that's like. So I just want to encourage each and every one of you. Leaders, every single one of you girls are building a team. I know that because I've spoken to you privately. So your downline is invited to be here. Invite them. It can be your husband. It can be your sister who just signed up. Hint, hint, Tisha. It can be, your whoever, your BFF, Annalisa, Kelly. It can be the cold market, like whoever it is. Invite them. Send them the link and tell them to jump on. Tonight, I want to just dive in for a second on one subject, one topic that I know has been brought to my attention, and it has been the topic of I can't invite to the business, or I can't invite to join me in this big transformation of Transform 20 or Insanity or 21 Day Fix, because I have like 200 pounds to lose, or I have 100 pounds to lose, or I have 30 pounds to lose, or I'm not where I feel like I can coach somebody. So I just want to share my screen for 1 second because it's really easy for people sometimes to look at me and to think, oh, Mary, you've always been that small, or you look amazing now. It comes easy for you. This is me pregnant with Monica. And so this was last December 2018 when I looked like this, and she was born, what month? In June. So can I just tell you, I worked out every single day during this pregnancy with her, and I drank Shakeology from the second trimester until the day I gave birth to her, every single day. And I grew my business to the maximum level in rank and in volume than I have in record time. We went from a 1-star qualifying team to a 4-star qualifying team within my pregnancy with Monica. Okay, so if I can just bring you in, imagine this for any of the women who are on this call or who are listening to the recording. I was literally laying on the floor like this, okay, with my phone in my hand, trying not to vomit, to work my business 1 hour a day. Okay, like that's the only place I could lay and not feel nauseous was on the floor. Like I don't even know what was wrong, but I was so sick. I was so sick. And during this pregnancy, I want to bring you back to some of the pictures. During this pregnancy, I shared this testimony. I shared the struggles. I shared everything, the nitty gritty, the good, the bad, the food, the cravings. Oh my gosh, the band I had to wear. I shared it all. And the reason I did that was because it is in the times where we feel like we are so unqualified that, girls, we are the most relatable. Like we are the most relatable to our market when we are quote unquote unqualified or not ready or not successful enough to be able to help them. That's when, and I'm sorry, I'm like scrolling. This is how much I post on Facebook because this is still my market. That's when we really are the qualified leader, mentor, coach to invite, to reach out, to ask everyone to jump on board, to be a part of this. Have you considered trying something different? This is me sharing my postpartum, comeback. Girls, you got to take the ugly pictures. Like you got to take them. I felt so insecure in this moment. This is postpartum. I felt so insecure. But can I just tell you that picture is so relatable. I got to go back. I don't want to lose where I was. It is so relatable. Hold on, let me get out of that. Oh my God, please don't let me lose where I was. Okay. you got to get in there. You got to share the selfies. You got to ask somebody to take the pictures of you. The ones that you think are the worst are the ones that are going to reach the most people. Okay. I'm almost there. I think I'm almost there. Okay. Monica's born. She's little. That was Caitlin, I think, right there in her sexy bikini. I want to share. This is 80 day obsession. So how many of you have been pregnant? Okay, wait, actually, all of you, raise your hand. All of you have been pregnant? Okay, good. So I'm going to pray and throw it out there that I want all of you to find pregnancy pictures somehow. If you have them, I want you to dig. They might be in a photo album in your living room, under a coffee table. They might be, I don't know, they might be at your mom's house. But I want to challenge you, like, find your pregnancy big belly pictures if you can. And if you can't, find them where you're holding the baby and you're literally doing nothing but trying not to get mastitis, pushing through the pores. You're not sleeping. You look like caca. You feel like caca. And you haven't washed your hair in 3 weeks. Find those pictures. I want you to find those pictures because it's those pictures that are the most relatable. And I think I'm finally there. Yep, there's my boob. Monica's born. Okay, cool. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm still doing my business. I'm still asking people to come and do, this picture is not coming out very well. Okay, here, this is a picture of me inviting people to do a squat challenge. It's a free squat challenge. Girls, I'm like, okay, Monica was born on June 5th. Okay, so I am a little extreme, okay? But I didn't know she was gonna be born on June 5th, but this is me. This is what I did. The most unqualified, huge pregnant girl inviting, join me, do this free group. Okay, this is where you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You gotta get deep into your personal development and realize that the authentic, real you is what people wanna see. There's nothing better. Look at this. I'm with my yoga mat. I'm a hot mess. I think that's, who is that? Mikey on the floor. My house is a mess. Everything's a mess. But I'm working out. I don't even match. I love to match. But I'm sharing it, right? I'm totally just sharing that I have to do this. I have to do it for my own mental health. I have to do it for my baby. So my point of this is, oh, here's the band. This band was super insecure for me. I was like, I have to work out with this band, and my husband is like making me do it. But do you know how embarrassing that is? That's like the most ugliest thing ever. But I needed it. My back was sore. I wanted to keep working out. I needed to support the baby. Those are the moments where another woman is going to say, oh my God, Mary, I had to buy one of those from Amazon too. Like, I get you. The baby pillows. Girls, okay, I'm going to stop sharing. You can go back into my pictures and you can like stalk me. This is the point of the message. The point of the message is this. If you wait until you have the perfect quote unquote body, your goal weight, your goal strength, the confidence, that level of whatever kind of coach you want to be, whether it's top 10, top 200, elite, premier, it doesn't matter. You're missing out. And you're doing your community a disservice because you're not allowing them to be helped by the woman that really they want to connect with. They want to connect with the woman who isn't quite perfect, but she's trying. She's getting up. She's sacrificing. She's pushing past the excuses. She's bringing it on every single week, every single day. She's showing up and she's motivating and giving free advice to those who can barely remember to brush their teeth and it's 1:30 on a Tuesday. Like that's what people want. So anyways, I just wanted to say again, I went from 1-star qualifying to 4-star qualifying during my pregnancy with Monica. And that was the farthest our team has gone. And so, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. Because girls, I'm not any more special than anybody on the block. Like, totally not. I'm just determined. That is one thing I am, is I'm determined to not give up. But so are you. I believe that, and I want you girls to know, start today. Trust me, start today. Anything you would add to that? Anything?
I put on 59 pounds when I was pregnant. And I'm just cracking up looking back at all of my pictures right now, like, oh my gosh, you're right. How relatable. There was only one pair of shoes in my entire closet that would fit my feet. I was so swollen everywhere. And you know what? I haven't looked at any of these pictures because I didn't love my body in that time. And recently, and we're talking about family planning, and I'm like getting excited about, when baby number 2 is going to come into the works, and being able to use my body for my business.
Yeah.
But I actually just pulled up a picture where, long story short, we had a massive flood. We were homeless for like 7 weeks when I was 8 months pregnant. And I have a nude picture of me covering myself in the hotel room right now that I'm looking at, that I just think is absolutely beautiful. And I think that, having then where I was like, this is not my body, everything hurts, I hate the way I feel. Now I'm back to exercise, and I crave that momminess and that body and that belly and those feelings of being pregnant and being a woman, and wanting to advertise to moms, especially where I'm at right now. I invited 5 people today. I've never done that. And 4 of them are moms and have young kids. So I love this topic. I think it was meant for me to hear right now and tonight. And I'm going to do a post tonight of my postpartum transformation.
Oh my gosh.
Mary.
Yes.
So the pregnancy thing is great, but I agree with you. So when people look at you or anybody, like even me, my body is not like yours, but some women can look at me and they think that that's their level up. So I think that people need to see real, and when they don't see that, you can't mentor them, because they look at you as something it's just not comfortable for them. They're like, you don't understand me. So, pregnancy wise, like I'm pretty sure so this is the funny thing for me, I'm pretty sure I hid from cameras like all my pregnancies. And then I also hid from cameras apparently like the entire time I was overweight. So like I'm struggling to find pictures to share, because that is my issue. Women always say to me, oh, you don't know what it's like, you've always been thin. And I'm like, you have no idea. I have not always been thin. And I have to explain to other people, like, they're like, well, why do you go to the gym all the time? You're already thin. And it's still a silly concept that people have. So I think you're right. Like the sharing is important, because people have these crazy concepts like, well, you're thin, it's easy for you. No, it's seriously hard for me. My family's extremely obese, and so I have to work at it every single day. But if people don't get a visual of that, they don't believe you. So you're right, which it sucks, because it's the hardest thing to do. Like you have to be willing to put that out there. So I'm working on that, but I am struggling to find pictures. Like literally I must have hid or like removed myself from every picture.
So this is real. This is definitely real. I hid a lot during Mikey's pregnancy because I gained 52 pounds and I was on doctor's orders. I wasn't allowed to have sex or do anything physical until my 3rd trimester. And who wants to start working out on their 3rd trimester?
Right.
Like nobody. So what I've seen is that if you have this ability, I don't even know if you do, because you might be really good at cleaning your home and detoxing and purging. But if you have big clothes, like Kelly, and I think even Annalisa you don't have them. Yeah, like taking the big jeans and like pulled them out.
I got rid of it all. I threw them away. No, I have like nothing. I've asked friends to start looking for pictures of me from like 7 years ago. I'm like, somebody has to have something somewhere.
That's a good idea. Ask your friends.
I'm waiting, but I agree. I just think that you're making the point that people are visual, and I can look at you all day long and you can tell me that you have to work at it. But the only reason I believe you is because I see you doing it. And I've also seen your pregnancies. Otherwise I'd be like, you're just naturally fit, because that's how we think of things. So I think the visual is important.
Cool. Thank you.
I know I've struggled with that, not feeling like people will relate because they're like, oh, well, you're not losing that much weight or whatever. But I just looked at my pregnancy from Aubrey, who's now 2, And I hate when people tell you, oh, you carry the baby so well. And you're like, I look like a house. Okay. Stop it. So I definitely found one that I'm like, that would be a shareable one.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you need help putting a collage together, please let me know. I will be more than happy. You know, if you find a picture and it's like bad, I don't know, it's bad, you know, color or bad lighting, like please send it to me. I'll try and help you edit, critique, you know, make it relatable or a good visual. But I hope this topic helped. Since you girls are on, oh my God, Caitlin, share.
I'm so excited right now. I'm just happy right now.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Annalisa, what is going on in your bubble, girlfriend? Anything to add? Takeaway? Are you on mute? Oh, you might be on mute.
I'm muted. I was going to tell her to ask family, you know, maybe you're not with friends, but maybe family has pictures of you. That would be, you know, that they could share with you. They'd be willing to share with you. That's all I could offer, is that somebody else has got a picture of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you could tap into your feelings on how you felt physically, that, you know, you could be really relatable and really share that you hid from the camera because it was so painful for you to take the pictures. You were always the one behind the camera because you don't want to reveal to the world. It was hard enough for you to reveal to yourself what you look like, and why share it with somebody else? And these are my feelings that now that I've progressed, this is how I'm feeling now, today. So,
Mary, did you see my video in you probably didn't see it in the Bring It Grown Up style. So I did do a video. I have a private group because of what I do with girls. And I did a video talking about how usually I was very careful to hide the fitness aspect of when we work with girls because people are so finicky about that. Do you see that, Mary?
I did see that.
Yeah. So that was kind of like my start of like dropping little seeds into the world of fitness and like what I do. And I talked about, you know, what it was like to be, you know, heavier and that progression, and that we can't hide from the fact that fitness is important. It is an aspect of like self-love and different things like that. So that was kind of my start while I'm looking for pictures.
I just boosted it. Yeah. And can I just say on that video, if you have it on your phone, I would love for you to share that in our team page, our team, if anything. It's a really good mentor video, and it's a video of you just like, it's a video of you in your element, but it's also really good. You're in good lighting. You look very comfortable, very approachable, relatable. Like that. It's true. Like it's really nice. And I was telling another coach on a different team today, like she's, you know, telling me how she's struggling, and she's on a very big team, a very high up team. And I said, you really need to separate yourself. You know, and it's the small intimate groups, the free groups or the community groups that we start, girls, where honestly you've witnessed it, like your voice starts being heard and you start to, you know, people look at you as a leader and people look at you as a mentor. So don't ever hesitate to go live or share your openly voice, because I think that's truly when people hear your heart. You know, they don't see it, they hear it. And the people who care are going to listen. Like they're really going to listen. And those are your people. So, okay. So it's 9:28. Next topic. What was there anything else? You girls are on the call. So is there anything specific that you wanted to bring up or throw out there? Anything about signing up coaches, genealogy?
So my sister still cannot get her coaching to go through. It keeps saying Beachbody has to be recovered, so it's super frustrating. This happened to her when she ordered Shakeology too. It took her like 6 hours. So
What?
I still don't think she's under me because, and I don't know if it's maybe an internet issue for her, but it happens every time she goes on Beachbody. So
Okay, let me pull up and look. Oh my gosh! This girlfriend is working on Emerald, girls, like butter on bread. Caitlin, did you get everything worked out?
So, and Kelly, I was going to let you know, I got an email this morning that Monica did come under me. I was able to switch her coach, whatever. She had just signed up like through Beachbody, but not specifically with anyone.
Okay.
So I was able to put her under me. And she and I have been talking almost every day. So I'm hoping to get her a little bit more involved than just the 3-month on demand, but we'll see what happens. And then I've been trying, like leading up to this call, was trying to talk live with somebody in regards to like getting Alex's account switched to mine.
Yes.
But I'm working on it.
Okay. You're talking about the BOG?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have access to it.
Okay.
But Kelly and I were talking yesterday, and she mentioned that you guys were speaking about where he would fall in the 6-month thing, and I need to use a new email address, but I really would like to have the BOD under me and then just sign him up.
Yes. What, real quick, when did his Beachbody On Demand get purchased?
In July.
Oh, okay. So we're close. It's definitely closer because we're almost in March. Okay. So you could keep it. So it's strategically. No?
I mean, I don't know if I should just sign him up, like keep the on demand. It is what it is under that email address, sign him up under a new email address and get like a refresh or whatever challenge pack. And then just when the time comes in July, we were going to cancel it and I'll buy a new one, or I don't know what's the best thing to do.
So if you can't, this is what I would do. I would tell them, I would reach out and I would say, hey, Beachbody, my on demand is under my husband's account, but I wanted to see, because we are husband and wife and we live in the same household, will you make the exception and transfer it to my account because he's not using that email anymore? Okay, so just tell them that. And then if they say no, because I think they're going to say no, then just allow it to be fine and just say, that's fine, but make a note, do not renew it in July.
Yeah, we already set alarms for July.
Okay, so we do not want it to renew. So you can tell them that too. Like, just set it up to be canceled in July. I do not want it to renew. In July, renew it in your name. And then currently for him, to get him back under you, I personally would do whatever is going to be the best bang for my buck to get the most product in my house. Forget about strategically, financially. I would just like, what can I get into my house, whether it's beach bars, Sunshine, Performance Line, Shakeology. What do you need to get into your house to creatively market to that? We're talking about a lot of moms. My beach bars girl, I get a lot of questions about Mikey. He eats beach bars every day. Like, he is so picky. So, I mean, what creatively?
I'm wondering about that.
Yeah.
Lily's super picky about stuff. And actually, she's so funny. She used to hate chocolate Shakeology, and now she like demands I make it every day. That's a new thing. But I can't put anything. I'd be like plain.
It's so true. My children are super picky, but those beach bars are like they should be arriving any day, but they're going to be gone in like 7 days, 8 days. Like and there's a lot of kids. I have a lot of kids and my husband loves them, but they go through them quick. But if there's anyone local in my area and I see them at Carline or drop off and they want to try them, I throw them one. I'm like, here, try them. Because they're so good. They're so good. So I would look at all the packages. What can you do to sign him up, waive the fee, and, maybe it is a product you don't have in your pantry. And get them in. That's what I would do personally.
Okay.
And strategically, just being honest, if you want to be ranked, you would have to hustle and do it tonight. So you're Emerald tomorrow, right? Emerald tomorrow. Or strategically, if you wanted to wait until March, then that would be 2 Success Club points in March on the 1st. And then you would be closer to Success Club 5 for the next month. So you just figure out what works for you timing wise. But if you are, if you get a girl that wants to sign up tonight, Caitlin, I'm going to honestly tell you, girlfriend, you need to offer the discount and tell her to sign up as a coach. You just need to like swallow your pride and fear and just say, okay, girlfriend, I know you want to do this and I'm going to sign you up as a coach because you're going to get the discount and you're my friend and I know you trust me. If you don't want to have it in the future, we'll cancel it, but you should just take advantage. It's costing you nothing. And what can she say no? And then you'll be Emerald tomorrow. Oh my God. It's like, I get so excited. Then you'll be Emerald tomorrow. So that's what I would do.
If somebody just wants to buy Transform 20 and they don't want to buy Beachbody On Demand, they just want the program. Obviously, it wasn't available. It's available April 1st, right?
So that's a hot question. Beachbody really is trying to fade out with the DVDs. Yeah. So this is what I'm telling people. I'm telling people, to be very honest with you, we don't have a clear answer, but they're wanting to go digital. So yeah. So I would say, if her name's Terry, I would say, Terry, look, I love you, girl. I'm doing round 2. This is a freaking amazing program. Look at my results. I even gained weight, but I've transformed. And share some of the other results from our group. You girls are welcome to do that. And I would tell her, like, do it now. Anyone who signs up today or tomorrow, they're $20 off extra before March 1st. So March 1st, it's going to go up.
Okay.
So yeah, I would tell her.
Just want the Beachbody On Demand. You can get it. It'll be on there. But
not if they do the
right now.
$10. Yeah, they need to do the 160.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to do. This is what I tell them, girlfriend. I tell them Beachbody On Demand is $100. So for $60 more, they're getting the free VIP access that costs like $40 as a coach. You're getting that for free, and you're getting Shakeology for $60, and that's $130. Okay. And if they want the discount, you're going to waive them the $40, or whatever. I know you want to build too. So, you can tell them that, like, I'm going to give you that discount. I'll waive that for you. So you save 25% off. But if she just wants the BOD, I would say do it. I would say.
Okay. And I told her that. Just get the Beachbody On Demand. I mean, because she likes other workouts. It's not just that, but she's been watching me. So she's like, I watch you all the time. Oh.
Mommy. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Good questions. Really good questions. Kelly, did you have anything to add to that topic? Anything?
So which one? Sorry, I'm a little squirrely brain today.
No, it's okay. The topic of not to wait until you're in your ideal fitness physique to invite.
Yes. I have not so many coaches, but I have quite a few of my coaches that feel that way. And the only thing that I can say is that I, not on purpose, but I did not share my journey when I was losing my weight. And I lost 40 pounds, and I did it in 6 months. I signed on, I didn't look back, and I truly did the programs and lost 40 pounds. And I wish now that I had shared during that time, because now I only can reflect back. And it is powerful when you do share a transformation picture like that, but it's not as powerful as sharing like how hard it was and all the changes I had to make in like the day-to-day journey. Yeah. And I know it's hard because we don't feel, where we want to be, and we feel like we keep falling off. But I just think, and every time I listen to a national wake-up call and the coaches that are speaking on it, they always talk about how they started sharing their journey from day one. All these coaches that have made it and that are speaking on the national wake-up call, they all say that they started sharing their journey. So I just always think like, God, I wish I had done that. I wish that I had foreseen that I would be doing this and trying to help people. And I just think that, like Mary said, to get out of your head and, just put yourself out there, because it's more relatable than having to look back and try to show. It really is more relatable to be in the grind of it, So that's my advice.
Yeah.
I do want to say my own, maybe you guys all have a tip for me. Something that I struggle with is I struggle with this balance of like one day I'm like, I'm so strong, I'm doing this, join me, I wake up early, I do this. And then the next day I want to share something vulnerable, and I'm like, people are going to think I'm a basket case. Like, what are you? Are you strong, or are you like having all these issues? I have trouble with that. Like, I have trouble with like, and maybe I am a basket case because one day I'm really strong and the next day I'm falling apart. So how do you share that without looking like a complete yo-yo?
That is a really, really good question. That is a really good question. Okay. So really quick,
That is like,
before
yeah,
I touch on
I
this,
want to share relatable things, but I don't know how to like pinpoint them.
okay. So does anyone want to go first, or do you guys want me to share? I can pull up my. Okay. Well, here's the dealio. I'm a hot mess on social media, and I'm just going to keep it real. People have asked me all the time in person, what do you use to schedule your posts? Like, what are you using? Like, are you using this database? Are you using this, this marketing company? Are you using this? Do you have an assistant? I'm like, what are you talking about? Everything I post is real time. It's like Mary, like chaotic. And they're blown away, And I think the reason why I feel like you, Kelly, where I'm like happy, cold, anxiety, marriage is good, marriage is falling apart, kids are crazy, kids are good, I want to be pregnant, I don't want to be pregnant, I want foster kids, I don't want foster kids. I'm like all over the place. It's because that's just how I am. Like, that's how I'm programmed. So can I just say that it's so true? Every day is a new beginning. Every day is a new beginning. And I was telling somebody, actually tonight on the way home, I was listening to a personal development YouTube video, and Lisa Nichols, I always listen to her, Lisa Nichols, she's amazing. She's a single mom. Her story is freaking phenomenal. And she said, your body is your prime real estate. Your body is your prime real estate. And she was talking about anger. And she was like, you have got to understand that when you are angry, you have anxiety, you have sadness, you can have depression, you can have grudges, you can be cold. Like, you will shut down for days upon weeks upon months, and you will just lose life. And what it boils down to is forgiveness. And so often we have to forgive ourselves. And we have to give ourselves more love and more grace and more patience to be human, right? To be human. So it was just such a short 10-minute, I shared it on my Instagram story and on my Facebook story if you want to hear it. But it was such a short, good 10-minute drive. And I was like, she is so right. And the point of the message is this. Every single day we have the choice to forgive ourselves or to hold a grudge against ourselves. Like, we can choose to live with peace, happiness, or we can choose to live with the yesterday garbage and the hot mess that our husband like totally forgot to take out the garbage, and now he's blaming you, and then he forgot, or you forgot to call about the AC, and now it's leaking, and like you hate him because you whatever. There's all kinds of crazy stuff, and the kids are crazy, and then you forgot the PTA meeting, and then you are going to work out, but then you couldn't find the remote control to the Roku, so then you're like hot. I mean, you can do whatever. So this is what I say. I say, be you, be authentically real, raw you, but give something away. Let it go. Whether it's a call to action, whether it's a tip that you use, whether it's a suggestion for yourself that you're going to try to apply in the future, whether it's something you want to do that you wish you could do and you didn't do, but you're going to do. But like, leave them with something. There's got to be a purpose. And I heard this on National Wake Up Call one time. And Kelly, maybe this is just like the thing you need to say. Why am I sharing this? Why am I going here? Why do I want to hit the enter key? Why am I posting this? So if you ask yourself that and you have an answer, it doesn't matter if it's a silly answer, like I'm just trying to be funny, or if like last night, I really wanted the world to know I had recommitted to a Bible study with my husband, and it took me 3 weeks to write that post. And it didn't even get a lot of attention, but it felt so good. And I wanted to just be happy about it. And that's how I started my post. I just want to share a happy thought. No expectations, but I just wanted to get it out there. And I think my post before that was something super sad. I don't even know. So I literally can go from being, I want to see what it is. I literally can go from being really happy to really sad within 6 hours.
For sure.
You know, and I think my market is okay with that.
Yeah. And maybe I don't really know what my market is. That's another thing. But I like the tip to ask myself, why am I posting this?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I ask myself that. And if I'm trying, like if it's been, I don't know, if it's been 24 hours and I haven't posted and I'm forcing myself to post something, I literally ask myself, why is this so hard to write? And why am I trying to post? And sometimes girls, I just put my phone down and I just walk away. Because I'm like, this isn't real. I can't force it. Mary doesn't force stuff. I got nothing. I got nothing. So I got to do something. And then something happens and I regroup and I'm ready. So give yourself that grace and allow yourself that freedom. Yes, you can totally be the coach who plans and schedules, and that's fine. Like that works for a lot of people, especially women who are working outside the home and you want to be present on social media. That's fine. I totally want you girls who are listening to hear that. Like you can totally do that. It just doesn't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't work for me. That is a really good question. Anything anybody would add to that?
Just recently, Kelly, I feel like you've done some really great live videos. The people that we have consistent in our group right now are really doing well, and they're consistent. And our call to action for some of the other ladies is just, they have to see it, because I know that they're checking in and they're on social media. Otherwise, they're just, not there. They're not exercising. They feel guilty. They're not participating, whatever. But the feedback that I've seen from the emotion that has been evoked in some of your recent live videos, where you can't help but cry and like just be so real and so passionate, and I love to see that.
Yeah.
It is kind of that back and forth a little bit, and from the morning you were like, I just kicked ass this morning and I feel great, and I did 20 minutes and I'm drenched in sweat, and now I'm sitting in my backyard drinking coffee and I love you guys, and you always get this little noise, and you know that it's coming, but that's real and it's you and it's consistent. And I've seen that a couple of your videos recently, where Mary and I were on the call last week before anybody else was on. And Kelly, I'm going to just give you a little bit of a shout out now as your coach and your teammate, but your effort is unreal. And I know that you are really committed and you're there. And I just want you to know that, I think in general, our group we're not getting some of the feedback that we want, even from our other coaches. But I see it and I appreciate it, and I just want to keep encouraging you.
Yay.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's fun. I really, really love doing it. And sometimes I have to get out of my own head, and I'm like, just do it. Just do the video, And I'm not going to lie, I'm in the other girl rise up. And if I see Mary make a shake, I freaking make a shake on a video. If I have coffee to post, I have been like, if Mary's going to make a salad, I'm going to make a salad. Like I have definitely used you as part of like, okay, today that was a great message. At some point, I'm going to try to do that. It helps me, Mary. Thank you. I definitely do that. But thank you so much, Caitlin. I know we have a tough group, busy working moms, and not busy working people, and they don't always check. But I will tell you that when I have a conversation with all of them, they're like, "Oh, I went and bought the peppers that you used the other day in the thing," but they never wrote that they don't comment. I made the shake you made the other day. It looks so good. It is good. And I'm like, you did? Like, but they're just not writing.
Yeah.
They're just not posting.
Yeah, they're
But they're
confident.
there.
They're not ready.
Yeah.
They're not ready. Their confidence, their mean girl is screaming at them. That's what I would say.
I've seen that. So I have my group that has like, I don't know, there might be 90 people in there now, and I can see who all sees it. So like 70 people will see it and 10 people will like it, but they saw it, and you know that. So you just keep that in your head and you keep that mental note. Because I think the same thing. I'm like, really? 70? But the thing is that they might see it real quick and something pulls them away. So like, I definitely try not to take it personal. I'm just glad that 70 people saw it. It's like you're still getting the message out there.
Yeah.
You're planting seeds.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Hey, this brings up something really quick. I wanted to share with you guys something, and I forgot to share this earlier. But okay, so you know how we've been talking about Instagram and sharing stories and attaching the hashtag and then, you know, seeing where it goes, blah 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 blah. So this is really cool. So say for example, hold on, let me find one. Say, for example, I hashtag the book of the Bible, Psalms or Proverbs. If you actually go to that hashtag, so like literally, like let's say I just go to Instagram and you can type in, I didn't do it today, but let's see, hold on. Just type in anything. I don't know. Just type in, what I want you to see is I want you to see that these hashtags have stories. And people look at their stories and they see you. It's amazing. It's amazing. So here are a few extra hashtags. You know, every month I write my new hashtags. You guys, Miracle Morning, the first Miracle Morning of every month, I change my hashtags. Okay, there we go. I change my hashtags. Some of them are consistent, but some of the new ones I have, you could look at these hashtags and see if they have any story going. Is Psalms, Freedom, Miracle Morning, Sisterhood, Authentically You, Consistency. Anyways, if you go to that hashtag on Instagram and you click on like their story and you've hashtagged them, you're going to be the only one in the story. It's like you have a spotlight. It's like freaking ridiculous. So like, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I hashtagged Psalms and I had like over 300 views just from people who clicked on Psalms and watched my story. And I was the only one. So like, I was like the only girl. So anyways, I'm sorry. It made me really excited. Because Psalms wasn't doing a story, but I was their story for 24 hours. So for 24 hours, those 300 people viewed me just because they watched that story. So that's super powerful. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that powerful. So try to be really, you know, take an extra 10 seconds, 5 seconds, copy and paste your hashtags from your phone and put them in your stories. Make them small. Remember, you just do this to make them small and then camouflage them. And try to go back the next morning during your Miracle Morning, if you're doing that, and then see what's working, and then add that to your hashtag. So that's been a strategy that has helped me. And those people, believe it or not, are the ones that get brave enough to message you. And they're like, thank you for sharing that or whatever, you know. Okay, before I forget, let's take a picture because everybody's here. And it's 9:53. And I don't want anyone to go away. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Got it. Okay. What else?
What are the hours for the Zoom group?
Oh, for the workout?
Yeah.
It's 24/7. It's 24/7.
Oh, it is?
There is. Do you have that as an announcement in your group?
Yeah, maybe we need to refresh it, Kelly. I sent it to my sister this morning so that I have it, like I can access it quick. But maybe, I don't know, we should try and save it as a file or something for people to use.
I can.
And it was awesome. Today was my first time doing it, and I loved it.
You were
Yeah.
on there?
Mm-hmm.
There were 3 girls on when my power couple jumped on.
Zach got on when I was finishing. I don't know if he's part of
Yes.
one of your couples.
Chelsea and Zach are showing up every day, and Jamie and Carly are going to start showing up every day. Your girl, Tisha, Nicole, does she go by Nicole or Nikki? What does she go by? She's going to start showing up next week.
Goes by Nicole.
Okay, so Nicole is going to start showing up next week, I think. She's like,
And her husband?
yeah,
No.
that's what
Yeah,
she's
that
on.
was a shocker. I saw you added them in the transfer. I was like, what happened?
Girl,
That was like a major transformation.
she's
And I'm
messaging
so
me.
mad she can't be my coach. I'm so mad.
No, she will be your coach. She is your coach.
I know she's already like coaching and she doesn't even realize it. She's coaching her husband.
I know. She and I have been talking for like the last 3 days. It's like blowing up. She's gonna be a rock star for you. She's gonna be your superstar diamond. So it's Carly. Okay, so the Zachary couple, the Jamie and Carly couple, Nicole.
Jen Low Therapy was on.
Oh, good. She needs a lot of support and encouragement.
And then who was the other?
Was it Lacey? Oh, you got a picture?
Yeah.
Are you in my group?
Molly McGuire.
Oh, Molly was on? Oh my gosh. Share those pictures.
Yeah. I posted it in our group, but I can send it to you.
Send it to me. I'm gonna say, haha, I have a snooper. Yeah, Kelly, make that as an announcement.
I will.
And then boost it. And I was literally thinking about this yesterday after Carline. I was literally thinking about this. I was like, I did a whole program. I did 6 weeks, a whole program, and not one couple showed up on my Zoom. Not one couple. But now I signed up 3 more couples, and now 2 of them are showing up. And I'm like, oh my God. It took 6 weeks of me doing it every single day to finally get these couples. And, a personal trainer once told me, Mary, if you want people to show up, you have to be consistent. All about you being consistent. They want to know they can trust you. So, Caitlin, go for it, girl. Are you going to be 5 a.m. or 6 a.m.?
I'm 5.
Okay. There's a 5 a.m. crew. I'm 6. Kelly's 5, I think.
I can be 5.
Okay.
Don't have
Charity,
to be.
when are you working out?
It's
I had been working out early in the morning, but this week has been, I don't know I was sick last week, so I think I'm just kind of recuperating. I've been working out in the evening actually recently, but normally I work in the mornings, like around 6:37.
Okay. If you do the evenings, Annalisa does evenings too. Are you on Zoom too sometimes, Annalisa?
I haven't, because I've been having to work out so late that I just figure nobody else is on it so late, especially since it's Florida time.
Yeah. So Julie Weiser, she's our 80-day obsession chick who has transformed. You probably recognize her. She wears glasses. She's with the sister who has a brain cancer, something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she works out really late on Lisa. So maybe post in the group, like, I'm going live on Zoom right now, or in 10 minutes, jump on Zoom and work out with me.
Okay.
Just being consistent with that.
Okay.
Charity, yeah, if you're doing it at late at night, maybe Annalisa and you can catch each other. But if you're doing it at 6 a.m. or 6:30, then I'll see you.
Okay. All right.
And people want to see that.
I've been wondering my snooze button this week. It's been awful. I'm like, what's wrong with me?
No more snooze. I know. And I will say 2 of the 2 couples that are showing up now on Zoom, can I be honest with you? The only reason why the girls told me that they were convincing their husbands to pay for this was because Mary was going to work out with them every day. They were like, I showed them your Zoom and how you're doing a virtual boot camp, and that's the only reason they're letting me do it, is because you're physically giving me your time. And I was like, seriously? And they're like, yeah. I was like, okay, I have to keep sharing this Zoom. So that was the reason why I locked in those 2 power couples so quick. So it does, they do see that. They do want that. It's powerful.
Yeah, I'll probably start using it because Riley, the one I added today that has the BOD, she's going to start the Lift 4 with me, which I was supposed to start today. But I had meetings all day, and then my son broke down on the side of the road. So we've decided we're starting that tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Riley's asked me twice today if I had done it yet. So I think she's the type that might need that, I guess. And she's asked me twice or to tell her when I did my workout, which I'm not used to that because I'm kind of self-motivated and like do my workout alone. So I'm gonna have to work through this. I mean, I go to the gym, but it's different.
I know.
I feel like somebody's watching me. When I look at your guys' Zoom, I'm like, it's like somebody creepy is watching you from the side.
I just tell you, like, no one has time to watch. No one's watching.
I know, but you just think that. So I have to work through that.
Yeah.
But might be good for Riley since
I
she
don't
keeps.
go to the gym because I look like a spaz. Like I'm falling over half the time. I look like a goober. So.
Guys, I sound like I'm giving birth or having sex. It's like so bad. It's like so bad. It's like so bad. It's like one extreme to the other. I don't even know. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. This was a good call. My call to action. Share a transformation picture tonight. I know it's 10 o'clock. There's people laying in bed right now in Central Time Zone and Mountain Time Zone and Pacific Time Zone, and they'll either see it tonight right before they close their eyes, or it'll be the first thing they see. Caitlin already did it. Or
I have it.
I will go over and give you some love, girlfriend. Yeah, and everybody make sure you're friends with everybody. It's Charity, Caitlin, Kelly, and Lisa, and it's Tisha.
Tisha.
Oh my God, why don't I want to say Tisha? It's Tisha.
Because it's spelled Tisha.
Tisha. I'm never going to mess it up now. Tisha. And, I always call you girly or Dave, so I'm like. Yes, if you post tonight, post in our team page and tell us to go give you some love. I'm going to go to Caitlin's right now.
It's not up yet.
Oh, well, hit enter, girlfriend.
I just finished the picture edits.
Oh, okay. I know. I haven't shared my transformation yet. I'm kind of nervous. But one of my mentors told me I should do a pregnancy picture, the full-blown pregnancy picture next to my transformation from Transform 20 and talk about the postpartum journey.
That's what I have right now, actually. That's exactly what I have.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. She suggested that. She said, I think it's more relatable. My transformation from Lift 4 to this one is good. Like, I think it's really good, but it's not as powerful as seeing me at 40 weeks. So that's what I'm going to do. So anything else? Oh, let me stop recording, actually, so we can give you guys some quiet time.